What remains when all attachments are gone? When all the feelings are gone, there's just acceptance. And acceptance is deeply linked with peace. When there's peace, there's also a chance for feelings like bliss to arise. So, in the deepest layer of who you are is always bliss. It's always here, but sometimes it's clouded. Now, how to get back to that state? Forgive me if I'm slow, I just came out of a meditation. So, maybe there's a seeking energy. That's what is clouding your acceptance. Because you're seeking acceptance instead of accepting what is. So in this current situation, let me take an example. There might be shame. So you're looking for something that will get rid of that feeling. But it's part of the current moment. All you have to know is that this shame doesn't belong to you. There's no one who could take ownership of that shame. It's just something that arises out of some nothing. It just came out of nowhere. And there's no one who can say that's mine. So let that shame be. You don't need help to get rid of that shame. It wants to be there. Otherwise it wouldn't be there. So it wants to be there. In that acceptance, you simply sit down or lay down and accept what is. Maybe it's anger. Maybe it's a feeling of depression, or you don't belong to the world. But duality goes away in that moment when there's acceptance. It doesn't feel good, but no one's fighting against what is. So it's just that. And when you stay in that acceptance, you let all those feelings and thoughts arise without trying to get rid of it. It's so clear that in that moment that feelings arise out of nowhere. They go, they come and they go. There is no separate self that is trying to get rid of it. And when you stay in that acceptance, you will recognize what some people might call the soul, or the Atma, the thing that stays even though all these phenomena come and go. But one thing stays, it's just this witness. And it comes with peace. and it comes with bliss. So when you are in that state, there's just this acceptance, and I don't like to call it a practice, because you cannot practice becoming who you are. But when you fall in love with simply being with your soul, it might look like you're practicing meditation, but in actuality, you just fell in love with the current moment without fighting against the current moment. It's just what is. And then you sit down every day enjoying the current moment, and then it looks like a practice. It looks like meditation, but it's not. Then all of your shadows, identities, entities melt, vanish, and you're simply left with what you've always been, which is just this pure soul. And when you are recognizing that soul as what you are, and you open your eyes, and you recognize that you are bliss, and you're looking at bliss, and you're looking at yourself. As soon as you're simply accepting what is, you don't try to heal what is. You take yourself out of the situation. There might be shame. We took that example. There might be shame. Let that shame be. Give it room. Take yourself out of it. The very self that wants to heal the shame, take that one away. Then you will see how your nervous system will regenerate.